Saw some cool trailers for Bridge of Spies, new Steven Spielberg movie, awesome. Also for Everest, The Walk, Minions, and The Martian. Throughout this movie, there were people that were talking. There was a couple sitting next to me. They wouldn't shut the fuck up. I would have told them to be quiet, but you know me, I'm not really a people person, so I just, no. I try keeping my cool, but my god, just shut, here's what I'm thinking. I was also about to say, just shut the fuck up, please. That would have been nice, but if it gets worse, I probably would have gone mad. And Zola would have been kicked out, and, well, maybe, it would have caused a commotion, and I probably would have to see it again. Yeah, it's not perfect. Didn't kill the movie for me, but it was just fucking annoying. One of the most anticipated movies of the year just hit theaters today. That is Jurassic World, directed by Colin Trevorrow, written by him, Derek Connolly, Rick Jaff, and Amanda Silver, based on a story written by Rick Jaff and Amanda Silver, and is a continuation of Jurassic Park, based on the book of the same name by Michael Crichton, and of course directed by the one and only Steven Spielberg. Yes! For we praise him. Okay, what is this movie about? I believe it's a sequel to the original Jurassic Park. It kind of ignores the events of the Lost World in Jurassic Park 3 from what I've read. Now, this is about the park being remodeled into Jurassic World this time. It's open to the it's been open to the public for a while. The park creates all these attractions, and they're losing. And of course, they decide to come up with new exhibits in order to keep the revenue going, because the operating costs are so much, despite mass viewership. They're trying to keep the public interest going and always keep them excited for everything else. Really? Nothing else is exciting for you to keep making all these new exhibits? Examples of the exhibits. The gyrosphere you may saw in the trailer, where you could see the cool dinos like the Triceratops and shit. The petting zoo. There's actually a petting zoo, I'm not even kidding. And of course, yeah, it's cool. There's a lot more, but I don't want to spoil them all. And of course you did see about that, you know, like that stadium attraction involving like that, whatever the hell that thing was, that destroyed that shark. That just like ate it. It was awesome. Anyways, as a result, you guys know the trailers that, you know, this thing called Indominus Rex. I may have spoiled that for you, but whatever. It's a genetically engineered dinosaurs, engineered by the employees. It breaks loose, and of course Chris Pratt, and of course the entire team, all the employees at Jurassic World have to not only get everyone to safety, but also stop it from killing anybody. Now, was I excited for this movie? Yes. Was I expecting it to be better than the original or be on par with it? On par? That's pushing it. No, I wasn't expecting to be on par, but I was expecting it to be a good movie. That's all I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a very fun movie. And you know, and was it overhyped? A bit. Seriously, I mean, seriously, are you fucking kidding me? Seriously. There were many highly anticipated movies I was looking forward to, like Chappie, disappointed. Tomorrowland, somewhat, but it was better than Chappie. Entourage, somewhat was somewhat anticipated. I was actually looking forward to it, and I was a little disappointed, but I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it. And this is probably the best of the overhyped movies so far. Not surprisingly. Not surprising. Yeah, Jurassic World is the best of these overhyped groups. Let's hope Star Wars isn't part of it, but I doubt that. Seriously, who thinks it's going to fail? Comment below. I actually want to see this. It might just be for a laugh. You may just be joking with me. If you actually believe that, okay, it's your opinion, but I find it a little hard to believe. Only if I'm supposed to anticipate movie of the year. Now, this movie, I love the original Jurassic Park. When I post this video, I will not have seen the sequels. I have not seen them on my DVR right now. I may watch them today and review them. Maybe watch them over a few days and review them. I might just review them like soon because I mean they're on my DVR. And of course I saw Jurassic World. I mean, I guess it's the right mood to see more Jurassic Park movies. Huh? Anyways, this movie was fun. It wasn't great. The original is a classic, with not only pioneering CGI, but also having some fantastic animatronics, courtesy of Stan Winston. I think the main sell of this was the property, and of course Chris Pratt, who became big after Guardians of the Galaxy. Yay! I love Guardians of the Galaxy. 5 out of 5. You should know that, guys. I loved it so much. Sorry for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, if everyone is. Points. What is it about this movie? Do I have now? Of course, from what I've heard from my mom, she saw the sequels. I mean, she is obsessed with Jurassic Park. She considers Jurassic Park one of her favorite movies of all time. I'm not surprised. It's a great movie. But 5 out of 5. Yeah, she thought it was better than Lost World and 3. I guess I'll agree with that. And of course, Chris Stuckman agreed. So I guess I'll agree with that. But I'm gonna get my opinion on those when I watch them on my DVR. Now, what is cool about this movie? I mean, they spend some bit of time exploring the park, all the cool attractions, the cool shit. And I actually wanted to point out something to you guys. This is Colin Trevorrow's first blockbuster film. This is also his second film overall. His first film was called Safety Not Guaranteed. Safety Not Guaranteed was an independent comedy drama that I never saw. I wanted to because it got good reviews, man. It was written by him. It was written by Derek Connolly. He directed it, and it was well received. It was highly praised. I didn't get to see it. I do want to see it. And how does he show hope as a director of blockbusters? Yeah, he shows potential. Although it's not that great. Although, yes, you just can't be Steven Spielberg. You just can't. I just knew that coming into this. Now, is this movie good? Yeah. Is it great? Not really. Now let's get on. What's cool about this movie? The CGI is pretty good. They use a lot of CGI though. I don't know if they use animatronics because it looked like there were times where I thought, are they using animatronics for this? Because if not, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good CGI. Is there some times where I thought it was kind of a little? You can kind of notice it in some instances, but overall, there's a lot of good there's a lot of great detail given to the dinosaurs. I thought they looked good. I thought the CGI overall was good. I thought it was really good. Because I mean, we have newer technology. People who fuck this over, fuck you. Seriously, directors who don't even use the CGI perfectly, they just don't give a shit. Come on, man. District 9, $30 million, and seriously, incredible visual effects. So Avatar obviously won because that was better and also had a bigger budget. But seriously, if you can get incredible CGI out of the $30 million, where would you fuck up with this? I thought it was good though. I thought CGI was good. Special effects. They used a lot of them though, but I thought it was overall fine. The cast is fine. Bryce Dallas Howard, she started off a little bit like a bland character, a little cold, emotionless, but she kind of developed into like a person who was more concerned and shit. Yeah. Also, Chris Pratt is cool. That's the main sell of this for the main star. Chris Pratt. He's awesome. I mean, sure, but of course, I don't think you can beat Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a way better film, undeniably. This is very fun. Like he's fun in the movie. He is cool. He's a character that obviously has a lot of cool humor. He's likable. He's a really likable character. I liked him. The kids, they're not the best part of this movie, though. Nah, I didn't think I thought Ty Simpkins and the other guy. I mean, the other guy, like the other kid. I gotta look this up. Tell you guys, I'm amateur. Did I? Seems. Now there are some. Now, yeah, they're cool. All the cast is fine. They give solid performance. They give pretty good performances, and overall do commit to the material, especially for what they're given. So I didn't have any major issues with this movie. Okay, Nick Robinson plays Ty Simpkins' brother. He started off a little bit like another, just like, okay, he's just a cold guy. He's just a cold character. He's just a little bit disrespectful. I didn't really like his character very much, but overall he kind of improved, but still, yeah, he was kind of basically a character that I didn't overall find that cool. Anyways, yeah. Also, Michael Giacchino's score, like, they do reuse the Jurassic Park theme. Why would you not? If you don't, then it's not a Jurassic Park movie. It doesn't feel the same. Fuck you. Giacchino offered up some cool music. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fitting to, like, the suspense and all that shit. It was cool. But one thing I really want to talk about is the screenplay. There was a lot of controversy over the screenplay credits. And I'm not even joking. Originally, when we saw the first trailer who was credited, originally it was Colin Trevorrow and Derek Connolly. Now they fought over it, so now they give story credits to Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver. Of course, they also add Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver to the script. Does it show that they're kind of in some instances? Because I mean, Jaffa and Silver wrote a draft, and Trevorrow and Connolly rewrote it. So yeah, I guess they deserve some credit, but I don't really care. And this is really very good in terms of a story basis. There is some issues I have with some aspects of the story, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that's just dumb. Let's continue on the positives. Visual effects. Also, it is pretty cool to see like the park actually be functioning as a real amusement park, a real attraction. It was kind of cool. Also, there were some cool sequences, especially the disaster sequences. It was just fun to see it. There were some cool fight sequences, and I heard some people were disappointed with the fight between whatever fought the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3. That's what I heard, especially from Chris Stuckman. This one may satisfy you more, because I'm not telling you who fights, but whoever fought. But the fight sequences with the dinosaurs were awesome. They were cool. Colin Trevorrow does show potential as a blockbuster director. He can make blockbusters, because I mean, he offered up some cool sequences. He was also able to do cool guy with cast. There wasn't a lot of action. There were still some cool sequences, but overall, he had likable characters. And it was cool. It didn't feel like another generic Hollywood blockbuster. Hell no, because at least you had likable. At least you had some cool characters. They weren't just the generic characters that we're just there. We're in a movie. They had a cool cast. A cast that had some cool guys. Solid material, solid writing, and overall it was fine. Are there problems I have with this movie? The kids weren't the best part. Now I didn't hate them, but they just weren't fantastic. I mean, really the best parts of the movie were coming from Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt. Really Chris Pratt. Because, I mean, he was cool, he was the most likable guy, and he was also the main cell of the movie. The kids, they're fine. Their acting is fine. But, yeah. Sometimes the comedic timing, whenever they do comedy, it feels a little cliched, but, you know, it's more of a nitpick. It was just kind of stupid. They tried throwing in comedy sometimes. There are some cool disaster sequences, though. I mean, like, people dying, that prehistoric fish, I'm going to call it. I don't know. Fish dinosaur? I don't know what it's called. Comment below and hate on me. But it was fun to see it. And of course, the one with the pterodactyls just going crazy, swooping in on the crowd, hurting them, attacking them. It was cool. And the fights were awesome. There's a lot of callbacks to a lot of homages to the original Jurassic Park. Not only because they do make some references to it. They even show some old. They make some references. I don't want to spoil everything. But they do make some callbacks to it in terms of some of the sequences, some action sequences, and really just not only the score, but also some of the events that take place in it. Yeah, there is something like that in there. Is this really perfect? No, it's not perfect. I mean, the kids, they weren't my favorite part of the movie. They were fine. Bryce Dallas Howard, she started off as a cold person. Also, she walked around in heels. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. Also, some of the characters were a little silly, a little cartoonish. But I didn't have any major problems with them because I thought the actors did fine with that. It was just a little weird. It's just really more of a nitpick. Any more nitpicks? There wasn't really a strong villain here. I think the antagonist was supposed to be Vincent D'Onofrio. I mean, he didn't have a lot to do. He was kind of cool. He was okay, but he wasn't a strong villain. He was not really like that. The Indominus Rex was cool. It was cool to see it kill things. Yeah. The problem is, there's a lot of there's switching back and forth between subplots. I mean, one thing I liked about the first Jurassic Park was that they combined the two together. Like, the characters mostly were together for the most part, but there were times when they were a little separated at some points. Such as, Richard Hammond, Richard Attenborough. No, not Richard Hammond, no. I don't think so. Damn it. Hammond, like Richard Attenborough, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, Samuel L. Jackson were they were like, once the disaster started happening and once the two groups of people were separated, they were stuck in the control room trying to get things under control. And, Sam Neill and the kids, they were just trying to get out of the park and get to safety. Well, from the main attraction area. Yeah. That worked perfectly because I think Spielberg managed to balance back and forth between them perfectly, and I thought I had a pretty good script to work with. Even though I had some flaws with the script, I still thought it was better. Also, it felt more. There were some sequences, whenever it comes to the interaction with the dinosaurs, the problem is there's a lot of CGI. It would have been nice to see some animatronics once in a while. I mean, it's going to be a cool homage to the original Jurassic Park by using Stan Winston's animatronics, or using other people who also offer up some great animatronic work. Because that'd be cool. I mean, I'd like to see some animatronics. Get that natural vibe going for it. It feels a little too much of the CGI. I mean, it would have been nice to see some animatronics, making it feel more real with the interactions between the dinosaurs and the characters. Yeah, that pissed me off a little bit too. Sure, it would have been nice. Sure, there is nostalgia. There is some feelings of nostalgia here. It is kind of cool to see the park actually operating with the public. It was cool. Yeah. it's a fun movie. I had fun with it. There are flaws with it, but overall, it's a fun movie. If you are a fan of the first Jurassic Park or any of the Jurassic Park movies, and it's a little hard to believe, but I think some people maybe are fans of the second one, and of course maybe the third one, but I find it a little hard to believe. I'm just saying that. I haven't seen them yet. I'll watch them soon. Maybe I'll watch them after doing this video, or after posting it. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I didn't hate it. It was a little overhyped. But it was still a fun movie. If you're a fan of Jurassic Park, or if you're looking for a fun summer blockbuster, go ahead and see it. I'm not telling you how. I had some flaws with it from a story basis, but as a whole, I really did enjoy it. It also did have the theme of man, like the man versus nature, the dangers of toying with nature, or creating something, or just going against nature and just creating something that's unnatural. Basically, like it goes against nature as a whole. Has that theme there too. And that was kind of cool. It also kind of resonates here. It's basically kind of like the same thing. You can kind of predict where it's going sometimes. Yeah, there were sometimes thinking like, oh well. I was actually thinking over something like during like a fight scene, like, would it be nice if something cool happened, like whatever happened. It did happen. I thought it was cool. I thought, maybe this would happen. I wasn't saying it would happen. I was thinking like, maybe kind of see that thing that. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to spoil it, because then I'm giving away one of the coolest scenes in the movie. But yeah, Colin Trevorrow has a possible future as a blockbuster, as a director of mainstream blockbusters, and also it's just fun. Also, Chris Pratt does have a good future ahead of him, especially when it comes to mainstream films, mainstream blockbusters. Can't wait for you in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, though I have to wait 2 more years for that. God. Like I said, 4 out of 5. If you want to see it, go ahead. I'm not restricting you from doing it. Anyways, guys, this is my review for Jurassic World. Comment below what you think about it. Are you looking forward to Steven Spielberg's new movie, Bridge of Spies? Because this was executive produced by Steven Spielberg. And what do you think of the original? What do you think of the sequels? How would you compare them to the first one? How would you compare this one to the first one? Comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Additions to my Jurassic World review. Trivia. I do that confirms some things that I was thinking about. This is something this is some trivia I want to know. Gyrosphere is Steven Spielberg's idea. Actually, the original title was Jurassic Park Extinction. Interesting. Actually, Jurassic Park is one of Chris Pratt's favorite films. He actually saw it on the original opening day at the cinema. Okay, it's not. I wanted to talk about something else. Okay. This is the first Jurassic Park film not to have any animatronics created by Stan Winston as he passed away in 2008. I actually memorized this. So they did use animatronics. I was wondering about that actually. They had animatronics created by Effects Studio Legacy Effects, a company formed from Winston's former workshop staff. One of the shops in Jurassic World, Winston's, is named in his honor. Thanks for that. There is some product placement in there. I forgot some of them already, but I don't care because that wasn't the point. They just showed them there. They didn't have any purpose. Although it's just it's a shop. I mean, where do you want to go to get some cool shit? According to Trevorrow himself, discussions possible sequels. This one is going to be successful, so obviously, yeah. Actually, Trevorrow's idea of the use of like shark as dino food actually is pretty cool. Inspired by Jaws. One of Steven Spielberg's greatest. First film in the series to feature an open, fully functional dinosaur theme park. Interesting. God damn it. Okay, here's what he said. Trevorrow said the film is a direct sequel to the original film, while the sequels being placed on the side. Placed to the side. So that helps you guys. That helps you guys. Yeah, you probably were expecting anyway. So I think you already heard about it on the news or something like that. You probably read some articles about it. Look at this. Never mind. No. Anyways, that's just all the additional information. I just like to know what you guys to know in case you didn't want to care to look it up yourself. So yeah, so some additional information. Hope that's helpful to you. Just comment below other things and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I know I said that at the end of that video, but this is additional information that I just put up unexpectedly. Why not combine the footage? It's my idea. I'm that amateur. Come on. Comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos.